common challenge in areas with heavy snowfall is the risk of damage to power pedestals from snowblowers. These pedestals, often housing live 120/240 volts electrical components for street lighting, can become hazards when struck by snow removal equipment. This can result in electrical exposure and damage to equipment. Several strategies can be implemented to mitigate this risk and ensure public safety. Firstly, raising the mounting height of the pedestals is a simple yet effective solution. A minimum mounting height of 3 feet or more will significantly reduce the risk of snowblower impact. This increased height makes the pedestals more visible and less likely to be hit by snow removal equipment. Secondly, installing protective barriers around the pedestals can provide an additional layer of defense. Barriers such as bollards or planters can deter snowblower contact and prevent direct impact with the pedestal. These barriers should be sturdy enough to withstand collisions and be placed strategically to maximize protection without obstructing pedestrian or vehicular traffic. Thirdly, using breakaway pedestals is another option to minimize the risk of electrical exposure. Breakaway pedestals are designed to break away cleanly if struck, preventing damage to the auger of the snowblower and reducing the likelihood of electrical hazards. These pedestals are engineered to separate at a specific point of weakness, allowing for quick and safe disconnection of electrical components. Fourthly, educating snowblower operators is crucial to preventing accidents. Provide training and clear instructions to snowblower operators regarding the presence and location of pedestals, emphasizing the importance of avoiding them. This training should include information on the potential hazards of striking a power pedestal and the proper procedures for reporting any incidents. Pedestal design considerations also play a significant role in minimizing the risk of damage. Firstly, opting for pedestals made of durable materials such as steel that can withstand snowblower impact is a proactive measure. Steel pedestals are more resistant to damage than plastic or wooden alternatives and can provide a longer lifespan with less maintenance. Secondly, visibility enhancement is essential, especially during winter months. Design pedestals with bright colors or reflective coatings to improve visibility and make them more noticeable to snowblower operators. Reflective materials can significantly increase the visibility of the pedestals, especially during low light conditions. Thirdly, consider alternative mounting locations that minimize the risk of snowblower contact, such as street lights or utility poles. Mounting pedestals on existing structures can reduce their exposure to snow removal equipment and minimize the need for additional protective measures. Other protection measures can further enhance the safety and integrity of power pedestals. Firstly, ensure that conduits and underground cables are buried deep enough to avoid being exposed by snowblowers. This depth should be sufficient to protect the cables from being damaged by snow removal equipment, even under heavy snowfall conditions. Consult local codes and regulations to determine the appropriate burial depth for underground cables. Secondly, post clear warning signs near pedestals, indicating the presence of electrical equipment and advising operators to maintain a safe distance. These signs should be highly visible and easily understood, even in adverse weather conditions. Use universally recognized symbols and clear, concise language to convey the message effectively. Thirdly, conduct regular inspections of pedestals during winter months to ensure their integrity and visibility. These inspections should include checking for damage, ensuring that warning signs are in place, and verifying that the pedestals are free from obstructions. Promptly address any issues identified during inspections to prevent accidents. Finally, establish clear snow plowing protocols to avoid damaging pedestals. Consider using smaller plows or adjusting plowing routes to maintain a safe distance from the pedestals. These protocols should be communicated to all snow removal personnel and enforced consistently. In addition to these strategies, consider the following points. Conduct a thorough hazard assessment to identify potential risks associated with power pedestals in areas prone to snowblower activity. This assessment should consider factors such as pedestal location, snow removal practices, and operator training. Use the findings of the hazard assessment to develop and implement appropriate mitigation measures. Engage with local utility companies to ensure that power pedestals are installed and maintained in accordance with industry standards and best practices. Collaborate with utility companies to identify potential hazards and develop solutions to mitigate risks. Regularly review and update safety protocols and procedures to reflect changes in snow removal practices, equipment, and environmental conditions. This ensures that safety measures remain effective and up to date. Promote a culture of safety among snow removal personnel by providing ongoing training and education on the importance of avoiding power pedestals. Encourage operators to report any potential hazards or incidents promptly. Consider using technology such as Global Positioning System or GPS to map the location of power pedestals and provide snowblower operators with real-time alerts when they are approaching these areas. This can help operators avoid pedestals and prevent accidents. Explore the use of remote monitoring systems to detect damage to power pedestals and alert maintenance personnel to potential hazards. These systems can provide early warning of damage, allowing for prompt repairs and preventing electrical exposure. Implement a system for tracking and documenting incidents involving power pedestals and snowblowers. This data can be used to identify trends and patterns, allowing for the development of more effective prevention strategies. Collaborate with manufacturers of snow removal equipment to develop features that can help operators avoid power pedestals. This may include sensors, cameras, or other technologies that can detect the presence of pedestals and provide alerts to operators. By implementing these strategies, communities can significantly reduce the risk of damage to power pedestals from snowblowers and ensure the safety of residents and workers. Regular inspections are essential to maintaining the integrity of the electrical system. Inspections should be conducted at least annually and more frequently in areas with harsh weather conditions or heavy snow removal activity. Look for signs of damage, such as cracks, corrosion, or loose connections. Any damage should be repaired immediately to prevent electrical hazards. Maintenance is also important to ensure the safe operation of power pedestals. This includes cleaning the pedestals regularly to remove dirt, debris, and snow. Also, make sure that the pedestals are properly grounded to prevent electrical shock. Consider installing ground fault circuit interrupters, or GFCIs, in power pedestals to protect against electrical shock. A GFCI is a device that detects ground faults, which occur when electricity flows through an unintended path, such as a person's body. When a ground fault is detected, the GFCI will quickly shut off the power to prevent electrical shock. Conduct regular testing of GFCIs to ensure that they are working properly. These tests should be conducted at least monthly. Consider using insulated tools when working on power pedestals to prevent electrical shock. Insulated tools are designed to protect workers from electrical hazards. When working on power pedestals, wear appropriate personal protective equipment, or PPE, such as rubber gloves and safety glasses. PPE can help protect workers from electrical shock and other hazards. Follow all safety procedures when working on power pedestals. These procedures are designed to protect workers from electrical hazards. Never work on a power pedestal without proper training and authorization. Only qualified personnel should work on power pedestals. Always energize the power pedestal before working on it. This will prevent electrical shock. Use a voltage tester to verify that the power is off before working on the pedestal. Be aware of your surroundings when working on power pedestals. Watch out for traffic, pedestrians, and other hazards. Work safely and avoid taking risks. Report any electrical hazards to your supervisor immediately. Take all necessary precautions to prevent electrical accidents. By following these tips, you can help prevent electrical accidents and ensure the safe operation of power pedestals. The National Electrical Code, or NEC, provides specific requirements for the installation and maintenance of electrical equipment, including power pedestals. Comply with all applicable NEC requirements to ensure the safety of the electrical system. Consult with a qualified electrical contractor to ensure that your power pedestals are installed and maintained in accordance with the NEC. They can help you to identify potential hazards and develop solutions to mitigate risks. The Institute of Electrical and Electronics Engineers, or IEE, also provides standards and guidelines for electrical safety. IEE standards can provide valuable information on how to design, install, and maintain safe electrical systems. Several organizations offer training courses on electrical safety. These courses can provide workers with the knowledge and skills they need to work safely around electricity. Consider requiring all personnel who work on power pedestals to complete an electrical safety training course. Here are additional considerations for power pedestal protection. Implement a regular inspection schedule, particularly before and after winter seasons, to assess the condition of pedestals and identify potential vulnerabilities. Document all inspections, maintenance activities, and repairs to maintain a record of the pedestal's condition and any actions taken to address safety concerns. Consider implementing a preventative maintenance program to proactively address potential issues before they become hazards. This may include regular cleaning, tightening connections, and replacing worn components. Explore the use of smart technologies to monitor the condition of power pedestals remotely. This could include sensors that detect changes in temperature, vibration, or electrical current, providing early warning of potential problems. Establish a clear process for reporting and responding to incidents involving power pedestals. This should include procedures for notifying the appropriate authorities, securing the area, and conducting a thorough investigation. Coordinate with local emergency services to ensure that they are aware of the location of power pedestals and have the necessary training and equipment to respond to electrical emergencies. Consider developing a public awareness campaign to educate residents about the hazards of power pedestals and the importance of avoiding them. This could include brochures, posters, or public service announcements. Regularly review and update your safety protocols and procedures to reflect changes in technology, regulations, and best practices. This will help ensure that your safety program remains effective and up to date. Engage with stakeholders, including utility companies, contractors, and residents, to gather feedback and identify potential areas for improvement. Collaborate with these stakeholders to develop and implement solutions that address their concerns. Promote a culture of safety throughout your organization by emphasizing the importance of electrical safety and encouraging employees to report any potential hazards. Consider implementing a safety incentive program to reward employees for identifying and addressing safety concerns. Continuously seek out new and innovative ways to improve the safety of power pedestals. This may include researching new technologies, attending industry conferences, and networking with other professionals. Conduct regular audits of your electrical safety program to ensure that it is effective and in compliance with all applicable regulations. Use the findings of these audits to identify areas for improvement and develop corrective action plans. Remember that electrical safety is an ongoing process that requires continuous vigilance and attention to detail. By implementing these strategies, you can create a safer environment for your employees, residents, and community. Consider implementing a geographic information system, or GIS, to map the location of all power pedestals in your area. This can provide valuable information for planning snow removal routes and identifying areas where pedestals may be at risk of damage. Implement a system for tracking and managing the inventory of power pedestals in your area. This can help you to ensure that all pedestals are properly maintained and that damaged or missing pedestals are replaced promptly. Consider using drones to inspect power pedestals in hard-to-reach areas. Drones can provide a safe and efficient way to assess the condition of pedestals and identify potential hazards. Explore the use of virtual reality, or VR, to train snow removal operators on how to avoid power pedestals. VR simulations can provide a realistic and immersive training experience that can help operators develop the skills they need to avoid accidents. Partner with local schools and community organizations to educate children about the hazards of power pedestals. This can help to create a culture of safety and prevent accidents. Consider establishing a hotline or email address for residents to report damaged or missing power pedestals. This can help to ensure that problems are addressed promptly. Regularly communicate with residents about electrical safety issues. This can help to raise awareness and prevent accidents. Work with your local government to develop policies and regulations that promote electrical safety. This can help to create a safer environment for everyone. Remember that electrical safety is a shared responsibility. Everyone has a role to play in preventing accidents and ensuring the safe operation of electrical equipment.